Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey. Hi guys, hi. No makeup. So, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? So from the title of this video, just calm down. It's not a terrible thing. I'm gonna explain everything. Yes, it's not clickbait. I am going to be ending the water only. And I think that's best for me because the purpose of the fasting is to be able to rest a lot of the time. You know, don't exert yourself, really rest, very minimal activity. That's why people go on retreats. Like I said, they go away, they just rest all day. You know, for me, it was just getting a bit tiring. I'm very impatient. I do need to work on that, I know. I have I just really don't think that, I think physically I could make it to the 21 days. I was feeling, you know, I wasn't feeling sick or anything like that. The only thing that was really bothering me were, well, the constant thoughts of food, bad food, but also not just that, because that's, I'm going to have to battle with that for a while. But not just that, but not being able to go do things that I wanted. Like I posted you know, in the community post that I wasn't going to be able to do a video today. Today's day 6, by the way, because I had a lot of things to do and I wasn't able to do any of them because I just didn't have the energy. And sometimes I get bursts of a lot of energy, like I said yesterday, and like I've said before. However, it's very fleeting and you really can't do much with that energy because you need to preserve it so your body can use that energy for the healing process. So it's not the water that's going to heal your body. It's not the water fast. It's your body that's healing itself, and you're giving it the optimal environment to do that with a lot of rest, with not eating, allowing you to use your energy for digestion and things like that. And I'm just not able, I don't really have the environment for that. I don't have a peaceful environment. You know, I always have something to do. I need to live my daily life and I need energy to do that. So I think 21 days, yeah, was pretty ambitious. I did make it to 6 and I think that's a victory for me. I like how my skin has cleared up. I have lost some weight and I am going to refeed. I have been drinking this very slowly. This is just blended spring water with frozen wild blueberries and banana, and it's blended very, very well. And I've been taking sips and keeping it in my mouth for, you know, a few seconds or so before I swallow it, just seeing how that does. I feel like better, actually. I feel like you know, my energy is already going up a bit, so I feel like I should be able to you know, live my life now. So, like I said, like I was going to aim for 21 days, but if I feel like I need to break the fast for whatever reason, I'm going to do it. So, if you want to try it yourself, fasting, like I said, I know a lot of you are doing it and I've inspired people to try it, which is really awesome. And, but please listen to your body. And if you feel like you need to break it, at least just make sure that it's with healthy food and stuff. So, I do plan on continuing, of course, with this weight loss journey and getting into a new step now, which is eating healthy food and continuing the weight loss process. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand. I know a lot of you will, and some of you won't, but that's always how it goes, right? When you have a larger audience. You know, some people never even really agreed with the water fast to begin with, but like I said, this is something that I need to do for myself and that I believed in. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna actually go out. I'm gonna try to drink some more of this, maybe put the rest in the fridge. This is a lot, but it's very liquefied, so I'm gonna have some more. It actually tastes so good, like so good. I am a little disappointed that I didn't do the 21 days, you know. I'm very like, I have these ambitions and then I run out of steam. But I think in this case, it was really the best thing to do for my situation. Like, I just need to be able to do things in my life. Like, I don't want to just like lay around, especially just not focusing on food. Like, whenever I was able to eat what I wanted, of course, just staying in and eating whatever. But now that I don't have that food, if I just stay in and don't do the things I'm supposed to do, I focus more on the food. So hey guys, so this is the meal plan I came up with, put some work into it. So this is going to be from January 8th to January 13th, so Sunday. And every Sunday I will do a weigh-in, just to see how my progress is going. So I'm not going to be too restrictive, but I am going to eat, just eliminate processed food and fast food and really junky food, but still kind of eat things that I like as well to really help me stay on track. So for breakfast, I'm going to keep it simple with having some fresh fruit or a smoothie with spirulina added, just to get in that hydration in the morning and some added energy and hydration and vitamins and minerals. Then for lunches, veggies and hummus with carrots, mushrooms, romaine lettuce, red pepper, cucumber, pickled beets, and gherkin pickles. And then for the dinners, I'm going to have different dinners throughout the week to keep it a bit interesting. So, and I will show you guys like what I eat, show you my recipe, show you my dinners. So Tuesday, roasted chicken breasts with steamed green beans and baked sweet potato. Then Wednesday, I'm going to limit eating out to once a week. I will budget to eat out once a week. I will plan my eating out, which I wasn't doing before. I would just eat whenever on a whim. So I'm going to have the Sonoma chicken salad from the restaurant I'm going to be going to, which is 780 calories, mostly because there are nuts in it. So that's probably where most of the calories are coming from. It is grilled chicken. So Thursday, turkey and veggie bolognese sauce with lentil pasta. And then Friday, Anthony's pizza. And I know you're thinking, pizza, what the heck? You know, I really want to try to find a way to fit in my favorite food so I'm not completely depriving myself. But this is a healthier pizza than most chain pizzas. There's no double cheese. It's an authentic Italian pizzeria place, wood oven, very thin crust, very little pizza, lots of veggies on the pizza I like to get. So no processed meats, no pepperonis or anything like that. So I'm really going to, and they use a very non-greasy cheese, like a real mozzarella. So I'm going to have pizza every Friday as a treat. So that's Fridays. I'm going to have Anthony's pizza. Saturday, I'm going to have BB's going to be cooking this smoked chicken and yam leaf sauce that he likes to make. And I will be having some of that. And Sunday, I'll probably just have some leftovers. So yeah, I just wanted to share my meal plan with you guys. So guys, I just wanted to go over my closet's broken. Just wanted to go over my meal plan with you guys. By the way, if you're wondering why my chair is all torn to crap, it's because of Mr. Bees and Sammy. So, so I just wanted to show you guys my meal plan. I took time, really a lot of time to think it over about my my goals and everything like that. And I do feel like even the 6 days has been very beneficial. I feel like it did clear up my skin. I think that I'll put on a little bit of weight since I am going to be eating, fairly substantially. But in the long run, I think, it will come back off, and I will do weekly weigh-ins on a regular basis. I don't want one thing that I was reading an article on, actually, it's very interesting. Sorry, motor mouth. Was that, always stressing and worrying about dieting and counting calories and all this other stuff actually raises cortisol levels, which is the stress response from our body. And I don't want to constantly be stressing and worrying about dieting. I just want to achieve small goals and just really just try to eat more healthily and really watch what I'm eating and plan what I'm eating. As long as I have this meal plan and I follow it, which I will. So, I'm setting up these goals, guys. Like, I didn't do the 21 days, but I'm still going to be achieving goals. So I hope that you'll still follow me and, be inspired to make some changes in your life this year as well. And, I do feel still changed in a lot of ways just from doing the 6 days of water fasting. So I'm not going to, I really, really wanted to go back to eating plant-based. And I think that right now I just need to accept that I just can't do it right now. And I'm going to really try to just stick to very limit my dairy intake and stick to poultry and stuff like that for now. And no processed meats, no processed cheese, no processed food. But I don't want to fully deprive myself either. But when I do eat things that I enjoy, I want them to be more whole food. Like when I have the pizza day, I want it to be well-made pizza, not pizza crap, not from a chain restaurant. I know that they it's better quality pizza. It's very thin crust. It's got fresher ingredients. They don't put a lot of cheese, no extra cheese. So just like changes like that, instead of double cheese, very, very light cheese, and it's only once a week, the pizza. So, I guess I just have to admit to you guys that, and to myself, I don't want to go through life never eating pizza again, So I'm trying to find a balance, and I know a lot of you said balance is key. I do agree with that. The cysts, I don't know how that's going to go. I'm hoping that reducing my weight might affect it as well. I'm hoping that incorporating some exercise into my lifestyle and still eating clean and and no processed food will actually still help them maybe to shrink. But if not, then of course I need to get the surgery. So just wanted to also show you guys I have this positive and productive goal setting journal. So instead of doing, I know since January was going to be like a themed month, I'm going to take it week by week. That I think would be best for now. And so this week will be January 7th. Starting today to the 13th of January, and I'll weigh myself every Sunday at the end of every month, at the end of every week on here. And so my plan, I just, I really need to have a plan and really need to stick to it. So you guys are going to hold me accountable for this. I'm going to stick to this. But like I said, I don't want my channel to just be weight loss only. I want it to be fun. Like, I want to, do different things with it, and I don't want it to just always be focusing on weight loss because honestly, it does really depress me. It does bring me down. I'm finding that. And doesn't mean I'm going to neglect my health. It just means that I just don't want that to be the only thing I focus on. You know what I'm saying? So taking it week by week is number 1. 2, meal plan. Definitely need to get in the habit of that. 3, move more. 4, stay positive. I've been really trying to do that. And 5, and get support. So I'm going to be looking into joining a weight loss group, maybe with Totally Kathy. She has a weight loss group. I need, some kind of support with people who are going through similar things, so we can motivate each other, talk about how hard it is and bitch and complain, or just, be happy about, pat each other on the back. But, I know that I'm going to get a lot of people who are going to go, I told you so, or just gloat that I didn't make it the 21 days, or leave nasty comments or thumbs down. And you know what? I honestly don't even care about that anymore. I really don't. Like, it's, I don't know. I just don't. It's just like I don't know. It's like a switch almost. I'm just learning to just be more positive, I guess. And there's just no room to really care about that anymore. I'm working on myself, and that's all I have really room to really really give a shit about, you know, for lack of a better term. So, I mean, you know, it's okay. You can gloat all you want, you know, say I told you, whatever. And in a way, yeah, I mean, I do have a bad habit of announcing these grandiose plans and that I set out for myself, and then I lose steam and I fail, or you know, I don't see this as a failure because I think that I'm still being successful. I haven't binged. I haven't had anything bad for me yet. So, you know, I don't see it as a failure. Just taking it in a bit of a different direction. So, and the journey is not beeline, you know, it's like different curves and everything. So I don't really see it as a failure, but some people might, and that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. I'm just letting you know. So, so this is what it looks like, beginning of the week. And then you have like an end of the week section. So beginning of the week here, we're going to do the date. My main goal this week is to stick to clean eating, only eat out once a week, and the pizza on Fridays, no processed food, no junk. So I would also like to exercise 30 minutes 3 times a week to start. Only 3 times a week to start for now. Most likely, if it's nice out, I'll go for a walk and take you guys with me. Otherwise, I'm going to do like put on a video on YouTube and do it, and I'll probably split up the 10 minutes throughout the day because that's easier on me. But I'm going to start with that Wednesday, Friday, Sunday for now. Join weight loss support group is another one I'd like to do this week. Don't stress over food diet. I don't want it to be like consuming my mind all the time, you know? And this week my motto will be start moving, stick to this plan, and don't over restrict. So it's just, I'm taking it week by week. This book will really help with that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that while I did, you know, change plans, did stop my fast, I do have another solid plan set up, and I'm really going to be sharing it with you guys. I will do, now whenever you're coming off of a fast, I'm not really breaking fast probably the most appropriate way. I did have that smoothie. I do feel fine, like I really feel good after having that. But I'm going to be eating small quantities of food tomorrow. So I'm going to start with the fruit, and then I'm you know, easily digested, and I'm going to have some vegetables. Then for dinner, I'm going to have more vegetables and a little bit of chicken, and we'll see how that goes. So I just, it depends how long your fast is, and depending on that, like if I did the 21 days, I wouldn't be able to eat like I am going to tomorrow. So if you're fasting and you want to know how to break your fast, definitely research that. There's a lot of videos on YouTube, and there's a lot of, if you just, it's a simple Google search as well, how to end the fast. But it depends how many days you're doing and your specific body as well, how, you know, how accustomed you are to eating larger amounts of food and things like that. So yeah, so it's really bad weather out there, but tomorrow I have to go get the groceries. I made a grocery list for my meal plan, which will start tomorrow. I'm also going to be incorporating some intermittent fasting with that. I'm going to try to have just an 8-hour eating window. Might not be perfect at first, but might be a little different at first, but we'll see. But I am definitely going to try to have a few hours in the evening where I haven't eaten. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to snack all night. I'm going to have my dinner and that's it. And I'm not going to have it too late. And then I'm not going to have like an early breakfast. So it's probably going to be something like 12 to 8, 11 to 7, 12 to 8 or something like that. But I'll keep you guys posted. So this is what I'm starting with, guys. And I actually feel good. Even doing the 6 days, like each day was an accomplishment for me, was an achievement. And ticking that off in my book that I was able to do it actually felt really good, and I want to keep that feeling up, you know? So let's do that. Let's make this a good week, and you know, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye!